The Salman Khan threat plot is unraveling every day. Mumbai Police has increased the security of Salman Khan since a threat letter to him and his father Salim Khan was discovered. Police have drilled the jail gangster Lawrence Bishnoi in connection. Bishnoi had threatened to kill Salman in 2018 and is currently in Tihar jail. The letter to Salman had claimed to murder him, just like his gang members killed singer Moosewala, who was brutally murdered on the 29th of May. Maharashtra Police is trying to find out members of Bishnoi gang present in the state. It was India Today that first revealed that the Bishnoi gang, that is the prime accused in the singer Moosewala's murder, had threatened Salman Khan. That plot has now been unraveled by the Mumbai Police. A letter threatening the actor saying "Aapka Moosewala kar denge" is now out. Salman's security has been beefed up.
Guns, gangster, a superstar, and a chilling Moosewala-style murder threat. It all began when India Today first reported actor Salman Khan and father Salim Khan getting a threat letter during a casual walk at Mumbai's Bandra Bandstand promenade. The letter, exclusively accessed by India Today, said, "Aapka Moosewala hoga," to the star and his writer father. The murder threat letter was signed LB and GB, possibly gangsters Lawrence Bishnoi and Goldie Brar. Gangsters who claimed that they committed the Moosewala murder.
जब हम करेंगे तो पता लग ही जाएगा. सलमान खान का करेंगे, मारेंगे यहीं जोधपुर में मारेंगे तो पता लग जाएगा इनको. अभी तो मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं, अभी नहीं मतलब कोई इन्वॉल्व कर रहे.
A day later, security was beefed up at Salman's Bandra residence, with top cops visiting the actor's Galaxy apartment home.
जब भी कोई कमिटमेंट करो तो पॉजिटिव करना, नेगेटिव नहीं करना. और शिकार टाइगर जैसे शिकार कोई नहीं करता.
India Today also accessed the Kill Salman plot hatched by the dreaded gangsters. Lawrence Bishnoi and his gang had planned to target Salman during the shooting of the film Ready, plotting a hit when the actor used to go out for cycling. The contract killer Naresh Shetty, who was tasked with killing Salman, found his pistol inadequate for the hit after a recce of the actor's house and sought a rifle with a longer range and more firepower. In 2018, jailed gangster and Moosewala murder accused Lawrence Bishnoi had publicly pledged to kill Salman Khan.
Threat has been related to Moosewala murder, which is again brought out the Lawrence Bishnoi gang angle. The police is now investigating what is the reason that the threat has come now, what is their intentions, whether the gang members of Lawrence Bishnoi are trying to be active in Mumbai and trying to send out a message of fear. With campus in Shanbag, Mustafa Sheikh for India Today.
Dev Kotak is getting us more details on that big story, joining us from Mumbai right now. Dev, give us an idea about the kind of arrangements that have been made vis-a-vis the security of Salman Khan. We know it has been beefed up. His statement has been recorded. What more can you tell us about Salman Khan telling the Mumbai Police in terms of what has happened over the last few months? If at all there have been any other threats that he's received, and what has his father said essentially?
So I'm going to speak about both Salman Khan and his father Salim Khan, since both of them were clearly named in the threat sheet, if I may say so. As far as the actor is concerned, he flew out of Bombay last night to Hyderabad for his movie's shooting. Also, he took the flight from the Kalina airport, so he's gone for a couple of days to finish off his movie schedule. Also, what we know is that he had recorded his statement before he flew out of Mumbai last night. But right now we are currently, outside his house in Galaxy Apartments at Bandra in the bandstand area, where the threat sheet was sent to his father, or rather it was lying on the bench where he sits every day. Salim Khan, the 86-year-old veteran, he himself refused to be scared, and he did not cower down under any kind of pressure or threat. In fact, this morning also he went out for his morning walk, and it was business as usual. He was following his routine. However, we saw beefed up security. There were private bouncers come bodyguards, plus also personnel from the Mumbai Police who were accompanying at that point in time. Salim Khan had refused to speak to the media, saying that he did not want to make any kind of comments right now, and his security also requested the media to not bother him. So we were able to get visuals which will be playing on our channel shortly. But also one thing we need to try and understand, since yesterday when we have been saying that the security will be beefed up, we really saw the effect this morning. However, Salim Khan himself, when we tried to approach him and other members of the press tried to speak to him, he remained tight-lipped and he did not seem in a mood to be wanting to interact with the media. However, the Mumbai Police also has refused to divulge any kind of details or jump to any conclusion. And they said that they better remain tight-lipped until and unless proper exact clues have been found, which is why they are scanning more than 200 CCTV camera footages. And also, more importantly, down this road on the stretch, if we can show you, this is the whole stretch of the Bandra promenade, on bandstand, which is where Salim Khan goes for a walk. He takes a walk on this route, and just down the road there are the benches that have been placed there, which is where he generally takes a break after his jog come walk, and that's where the threat letter had been come. But however, one very important aspect that we need to know, Sneha, right now is that the main camera which faces the bench is barely less than 30 meters away. However, that won't be of much use because it is blocked by a tree. So we don't know whether that particular CCTV footage of the camera...
We'll wait to find that out from the Mumbai Police. Dave, thanks for getting us all of those details. We'll leave it at that for the moment. Meanwhile, my colleague Akshita Nandgopal tells us about the players involved in Salman Khan's threat.
Let's tell you exactly why this current threat is being taken so seriously. Because back in 2018, Salman Khan was threatened, received a death threat from some of the most dreaded gangsters of the country. Kala Jateri, who is currently in Delhi police remand, as well as Lawrence Bishnoi, who's lodged in Delhi's Tihar jail. They're partners. They've committed several crimes together. Now, there are some other names that you need to know about. These two had actually plotted Salman Khan's murder to the extent that they'd even roped in several of their associates. Sampath Nehra is a gangster who was in Mumbai, conducted a recce of Salman Khan's Galaxy Apartments back in 2018 at the behest of Lawrence Bishnoi. Now, another person, Naresh Sethi, whose mentor was Kala Jateri, he's a shooter, and he was tasked with killing Salman Khan. And according to the information that was picked up by intel agencies, they were planning to target Salman while he was shooting for his film Ready back in 2018, or while he was cycling on the streets of Mumbai, which he does very often. Lawrence Bishnoi didn't even shy away from going public with his threat to kill Salman Khan. He put out a video in which, in fact, he spoke about killing Salman when he was in Jodhpur. The reason Bishnoi was targeting Salman was because of the black buck poaching case. Black bucks are considered sacred to the Bishnoi community. This elaborate plot to murder Salman back in 2018 is why the threat right now is being taken very, very seriously, particularly with it being signed GB, which authorities suspect could stand for Goldie Brown, and LB, which could stand for Lawrence Bishnoi.